You've spent your whole life building your farm only to find out that your kids don't want it. It's a tough reality, and it hits you in more than one way: emotionally, financially, and practically. I've helped many farm families navigate this exact moment, and I can tell you, it's not the end of your legacy, but it is a turning point. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what you can do when the next generation isn't interested in farming, and how to move forward with confidence, dignity, and a plan. We're going to talk about the options that most people never consider, and the mistakes that can cost you big, and the simple steps that will help you protect both your land and your relationships. Here's why the kids say no. They've moved to the city and found careers elsewhere. Farming isn't part of their life or skill set anymore. They may love the land, but not want to run it. When it comes to risk, workload, and lifestyle, modern farming is expensive, and it's unpredictable, and it's 24/7. Younger generations may want more flexibility and fewer physical demands. They've seen the stress firsthand, and they don't want it for themselves. Some kids associate the farm with stress, conflict, and family tension. Others feel guilt for saying no, but don't know how to help. It's not personal. It's about alignment and readiness. Now, when it comes to feeling disappointed or let down, it's totally normal to feel sad, frustrated, or lost. You've worked hard to build something and hoped that it would pass on. Acknowledge that grief, but don't let it cloud the next step. Avoid putting any blame or pressure on, because pressuring the kids into taking it over creates resentment. It's okay if they don't want to. Your value as a parent isn't based on them running the farm. Keep the relationship intact, even if the land changes hands. Legacy isn't just who owns the land. It's what you taught, how you lived, and what you leave behind. A smart, thoughtful transition is a legacy move. It shows leadership and care, even without family succession. Now, you could sell the farm to another farmer or to an investor. You make sure to get fair market value, an absolute top dollar, retiring with financial peace of mind. You can focus on lifestyle, travel, and new opportunities. You could sell it in parcels and break the land into quarters or halves for easier selling and tax planning. And doing this can increase the flexibility and the buyer pool. And of course, you can always keep the home or yard site if you wish. You could sell it with a lease back. You could sell the land but continue living or using it in the short term for the cash crop. And that can be popular if you are easing into retirement. It keeps you rooted in the farm temporarily for that transition period, yet at the same time you can unlock the equity that you have. When you do sell, make sure that you sell with a legacy note. Include a story, a plaque, or a note to honor your family history. This helps create a sense of continuity, even if someone new takes over. Some buyers appreciate this and feel connected to the land's history. Of course, you could also lease the land to a local farmer, which keeps the land in production, generates passive income without active management, and you, of course, retain ownership and control. It's often more emotionally comfortable than selling right off the bat. And in this case, you can stay involved at a distance, you can still visit, walk the land, and feel connected, and you have the option to sell later when you're more ready. Now, of course, you're still going to have responsibility for taxes, insurance, and relationships to keep the farm rolling. It may not simplify your life the way a sale would, and it doesn't solve long-term estate issues. You could sell to a family member who's not farming. Some kids may want to own the land but not farm it. And in doing so, just keep it as an investment, lease it out, or hold it as family property. And in doing that transfer, you could sell the farm at fair market value with a structured payment. They preserve the asset, you unlock retirement cash. Make sure that you are clear in what their role will be, and to avoid any future confusion, make sure to put it all in writing. Use professional advice, even and especially when you are dealing with family. When you're looking at estate planning for heirs to the farm that are non-farming, you can divide equitably, not necessarily equally. One child may get land, others may receive cash, investments, or life insurance. Work with a financial planner to keep peace and fairness for everybody. Don't assume splitting it 3 ways is the best solution for everybody. And set clear expectations now. Talk to your kids about what you plan to do. Surprises after death creates fights. Clarity ahead of time prevents that. And you don't need to make everybody happy. You need to make things clear. And consider selling now to avoid family conflict later. Selling in your lifetime lets you control the process, which can be easier than forcing your kids to figure it out after you're gone. Now, how I help families is guidance without pressure. I help landowners walk through emotional and financial options. You are never pushed to list. I just want to help you make a plan. I connect sellers and respectful buyers, not just investors. I help assess value, parcel options, and timing. And I can work alongside your accountant and your lawyer. And I can help prepare your land for sale or lease with full transparency. And if you are thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating in Saskatchewan, send me an email. My info is in the description below.